contacted such people. My theory, chess comes from the space. Why? Because the same rules, 64, this is 64 squares, black and white, and the same rules in Japan, in China, in Qatar, in Mongolia, in Africa, but the rules are the same. Why? I think it seems maybe from the space.
Many would consider him crazy, but most Kalmyks aren't too bothered. In 2002, his last election year, Ilumzhinov still managed 60% of the vote. By Kremlin decree, he now has until 2010.
Our president is very good, clever. He's done so much for our republic and for us. I really like him.
We
didn't have so many good things before him. I have a good life. My family and I are able to work and have a good life.
Kalmyks have a very Russian tolerance of the leader's wealth, but they must wonder where it all came from.
And was that how you made your fortune in the 90s, selling cars? That was how you made your money?
Yes, selling cars. When I graduated the Moscow International Relations Institute, which was under the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the former Soviet Union, in September 1989, I began to work in Soviet-Japan joint venture, Liquor Raduga, and after a few months, September, October, November, December, I earned the first million US dollars.
At what age?
26, yeah.
And you've used a lot of your own money in transforming Elista, in building the Buddhist temple, in building chess city. Is that true?
Yeah, more than 100 million US dollars.
Of your own money?
Yeah. When I was elected as the president of Kalmykia in 1993, I brought about 20 million US dollars to my republic to give this money for the salary of teachers, doctors and so on, because that time it's not money, and I paid money for people from my pocket, yeah. This is my dream.
Sanity may be a question that hangs in the balance, but determination to succeed is not. Real or imagined, this is a man with big visions. He wears success very much on his sleeve.
It's a diamond, it's a sapphire.
These are real diamonds?
Yeah, real diamonds, yeah, sapphire.
That's a very beautiful watch. How do you tell the time?
1 million. Yeah. This is 7:30. You see? This is hour, is minutes.
Ah. If the sun was shining in this watch, you would be blind.
Yeah.
So you say you're like a father. This is like your child.
Maybe.
Something like that.
Yeah,
you like to see it grow.
Yeah, because I built this for all these people, these old people, 9 months.
Yeah.
9 months. And when baby also needs 9 months, yeah?
Sure.
This is 9 months. It's unbelievable, yeah, during 9 months.
It's a very, very impressive achievement. One of many, I'm sure. Should we go in?
That time in Kalmykia, no Buddhist temples, and my parents communist, and when we stayed alone, my grandmother close the door and close the window, also close the window, because that time KGB and so on, and she put Buddha picture, and asked me, and we prayed together. Me, I'm 5 years old, and my grandmother. And when I was 7 years old, I asked my grandmother, why we close the door, close the window, and KGB, Communist Party. But I said, I don't want here, I want open, this is our God. And my grandmother said, when you be a big man, you will build Buddhist temple, and everybody go. And this is during communist period, and that time I was 7 years old.
Yeah.
And after 30 years, I have built 40 Buddhist temples.
So, building the temple meant fulfilling a childhood promise. But it's pure love of country that's behind his greatest challenge yet.
Can I ask what your vision is for the future of Kalmykia? What more is there for Kirsan Nikolaevich still to do?
Now my dream is to build a seaport on the Caspian Sea, and this year we started to build about 10 new factories in Kalmykia, oil refining, gas refining plant, and with Siemens to produce some transformer and so on. I see in nearly future Kalmyk Republic will be one of the richest republic, not in Russian Federation, in the world.
One of the richest republics in the world. Someday, maybe.
In a place like Kalmykia, which is clearly not a wealthy republic, not yet anyway, that's spending $100 million on building a Buddhist temple and a city of chess is money that would be much better spent on roads, hospitals, schools. What do you say to that?
For roads, for schools, I spend more than $2 billion US. Billions dollars.
Whose money was that?
This is sponsors, this is investors, because we have built more than 2,000 kilometers of the road. Because 10 years ago in Kalmykia no roads. And I built and my friends built roads. 10 years ago it was no gas pipeline to people. And now 90% of Kalmyk people can use the gas in their house. 10 years ago it's very, very few water in the houses, and now they have water. And this is billions of dollars which we spent for the economy, for the good life of Kalmyk people. 10 years ago very few Kalmyk children can play chess. And now 100% of Kalmyk children can play chess. If they can play chess, children, they study well in the schools, and their brains is very good, better, and so on, and discipline is better.
So chess for you.
If no chess palace is no chess village, children go to the streets and some drugs and crime and so on. But now 100,000 children study chess and no crime, no drugs. It's better for society.
What you are describing is like a religion. Chess is like a religion. This is the temple to chess. Chess is a religion in Kalmykia. Huh?
I fully agree with you.
Great.
And so we parted. Chess City, the Buddhist temple, the white Rolls-Royce, the eccentric indulgences of a man with friends in very high places, just living his dreams.